Right, so who are you and what is Formalin?
Okay, yeah, we're from Berlin, we're two guys from Berlin. Formalin is an electro-industrial band, and I formed this band in 2005 and started some experiences for myself, and 1 year ago, it was December 2009, we met, and I needed help for some live, I need some live support and some for drumming, and I met Gabor and I asked him if he wanted to join the band, and since then we make music together, and we produced our first debut album since that time, and it was released 1 week ago.
Maybe it's important that we met on a party, and but it's normal for Berlin. So nothing new. So.
Right. So when you're writing for Formalin, what goes through your head?
Many things. I think the inspiration comes from many stuff. Maybe the most time we are little angry kids, and we just looking around, and you have so much inspirations in Berlin that you just can't do anything else than writing music. So, but we do it on another way than the normal Berlin guy is doing it. So we just make it a little harder and a little more aggressive, and maybe it's just we just believe in this kind of music, and we love it.
And I think it's some kind of bearing with the city Berlin, and it's our way to explain what we think about.
Yeah, and then I don't think that there are any real reasons. I can't tell you any reasons, because it just comes to us, and maybe I wake up in the night at 3 o'clock and have to write down something I have listened in my head. So I can't do anything else.
Can you elaborate on writing about Berlin as subject matter? Because there's been a few artists recently who've used Berlin as a direct influence. Could you talk about that a bit more?
Yeah, I think Berlin influences us in many ways. We go to clubs and we have different influences there. The music, it's a music that's a capital for electronic music, I would say. Techno, electro, drum, bass, dubstep, all that things. And we have these influences, and I think we try to generate the flair of Berlin in that music. I think we describe our own music as Berlin City Industrial. It's not that we just celebrate that city or something. That would be wrong. I think we just try to bring our influences into that music and generate some other kind of industrial. So what we call it, Berlin City Industrial.
Yeah, it's more about feeling. It's not that we are local patriots or something like that. That we say Berlin is the best or something like that. But if you live there and just go with open eyes through the city, you can see so many things and so many strange things. And even if you've been to other cities, Berlin is special in many ways. So, but it's not. As Tom says, it's not that we want to describe Berlin in some way. It's just we describe our feelings, and then we bring our feelings to music.
And I think if you listen to the album, you just get a glimpse of Berlin. It's not Berlin itself, it's just a glimpse.
Yes, we can't describe everything in the city, because if you listen to the music, maybe it's really dark or something. So Berlin has also some sides which are more not so dark. So, but we are more interested in this darker stuff. So.
Thank you for that. I've been intrigued myself, after listening to other musicians say that. But apart from Berlin and the teen angsty stuff that you were talking about, were there any contexts or subject matters that you wanted to focus on in Body of Mind in?
I wouldn't say that we just focus on special themes. I think it was some kind of natural, it was a natural solution to say, hey, we take this theme and it's our theme for a song, and got naturally through to us, and we didn't have a concept for each song. first place.
Yeah, it's not a concept album or something like that. We said we have to describe this and this, and we write it down on a paper or something like that. We just feel something, and then if it comes to, for example, if it comes to a breakup with a girlfriend, you're full of maybe of hate, or you're heartbroken or something like that, you have to describe it in music. So we had this time to let the moments come to us, and then to decide to make music about it. So maybe it's just we come from a party and say, hey, it would be cool to make this and this, and we got these ideas and these feelings, and then we talk a lot about everything, a lot about people and how they react, and a lot about new media and other stuff which belongs together, and then lyrics and contents just grow from itself.
Yeah, and I think there's a big part that is very, very personal. But on the other hand, there's also the part that's the fun in the music, and it's different. Some different influences in it.
Yeah, and if you listen to the lyrics, the most lyrics aren't that arty, or they don't describe some artificial worlds or something like this. It's our life, so it's really close to life. And maybe there are some songs, for example, Fallout. It's a fiction of a more future world which is darker. But the most of the lyrics are really close to our own lives. So.
Right, thank you for that. I'm aware that Body Mind's only just been released. Are you just focusing on the present at the moment, or have you got any ideas for the future?
Right now, during the last months there was so many changes and things happened. We got this big deal with our line, and now we're on tour with Tossico that we never expected that before, and so I think there's a lot of things are possible, and we even have ideas for the next album. So right now we're just focused on the tour. And afterwards, I think there are so many new influences, and we will cope with that and generate some new stuff. And I think a video will be our next aim too.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah, that's the funny thing. We released the album was released last Friday, and now when we sit in the tour bus, we just talking about what can we do next, and then I have so many ideas. I have to write it down, but I never write it down. But even for the next album, we have 100 ideas for maybe 50 songs, and then we cut the half away, so we have 25, and then we cut this half away, and then you have a full album. So we all the time think about it. We can't do anything else. We don't have that much other hobbies. So.
Oh, thank you. Right, access to yourself, you have to work, well I know from experience, you have to work really, really, really hard to get where you are at the moment. Since you started up until this point, have you had any fond moments during this process?
I think we just have, it sounds boring, but till now everything went really well, even too perfect. We just, even if we worked on an album, everything, at the end everything sounded like we wanted it, but yeah, it's always a fight, and we really have to work hard for it, but there were no downs, and we never had something like a burnout feeling or get stuck on a point. The funny thing is really that there was one step, and then with this step, second step evolved, and so on.
I think it was a natural flow, and yeah, everything went fine, and we were really happy, and it's very important for us not to lose fun in everything, so yeah, but we had a lot of fun doing the album.
Maybe it's so boring, so but I can't tell you any shocking horror stories or something.
so have you guys gigged much, or so has there been any memorable gigs that you've had, or anything like that?
Maybe our first gig, because we are together just for 1 year now.
Right. Yeah.
And I think the first gig was really great, because we went to Insel called Rügen. Maybe you know it, but it's in the northern
small island.
Yeah, small island,
and north of Germany.
Yeah, and it was funny because we rehearsed just 2 weeks ago. We've never played together and just rehearsed, and everything was just crazy because I didn't play drums till this moment, and then we just started, and then no, I practiced before, but really to go on stage with a set list of 1.5 hours as a headliner at this moment was really funny, and then it was a try to do it, and then it could be horror, but it was really cool, and then after that we couldn't do anything else than to make this album.
Yeah, and it was some kind of initial thing because that gig was very important for us. We had so much fun on stage, and we decided to go on with Formalin together since then.
Yeah.
So I'm curious now. Just come to me. What does Formalin mean?
Formalin. Formalin is based on the chemical or biological fluid, I would say. It's a thing to conserve biological things like what do you conserve it? That's the chemistry part of the that's chemistry. Yeah. And for us it means we generate and conserve our feelings and our moods and what we want to say in that musical project. So Formalin is not that chemical for us, it's our music, and we conserve our feelings.
Yeah,
that's Formalin.
It doesn't mean that we always have some laboratory glasses or something. It's just it's more this metaphoric thinking about it to save something in the way of music.
Yeah. And on the other hand, Formalin plays with that visual style of medical things, because we just find it quite interesting, and the anatomic thing and all that. That's the other side. It's a visual side.
Oh, thank you. Last question. It can be safe to assume that I know the album's only just released, but in the near future your fan base is going to explode, basically. So, is there anything you'd like to say to fans, past, present, and future?
Just give this album the time it needs, because don't listen to it at your friend's home one time and then have a feeling about it. You have to listen to it maybe more than one or two times to understand what we mean, because
it's no easy listening stuff. It's not, in the first place, it's not club music. I think it functions very well in the club, but it's not club music in the first place, and I think it's a little bit opposite to what is up right now in the clubs. But if you're open to it and to new kind of, it's not a new kind of industrial, but to other kind of industrial, then you will have fun with the album, and you have to give it, you have to listen twice.